possible. Just using that vine away and keeping his distance. No doubt wants nothing to do with Cassie, of course. But he's about to eat all of this damage. SonicFox with a drop early on. And almost getting that hit confirmed there. YungMonster throwing everything out all over the place to keep SonicFox locked down on the ground and forcing him to be patient. Go to the back two, into the down missile. Beautiful damage, 39%. And SonicFox off to the meter. That is a hell of a way to start this set.
Looking just like he did against Scar, so strong. And we'll see if the greatest of all time came out to come back here, great with the up rocket. SonicFox does not break it here. That's some decent damage. And if he doesn't do anything, and the jump back, cancel, everything going right for YungMonster right now. SonicFox tried to get out of the corner multiple times. Both reads that YungMonster went for anti-airing in the full combo, forcing Sonic to break here.
Another drop from SonicFox. I don't know what has gone into this guy. We never see this amount of drops from him. But here we go, finally getting something going. Full combo conversion. Now YungMonster, even though he's sitting on a little bit of a meter or life deficit, he's still sitting in a good spot, almost sitting on a few bars, but he's just going to end up... Oh my god, that was such a beautiful reverse grab. Keeping YungMonster's back towards the corner so he has nowhere to run.
And SonicFox, just like we saw earlier tonight, goes get out of the corner for free interactables, not so free. This man has the reactions to check you or trip guard you if you try to get out of that corner with him.
Here we go, a clean jump in, some beautiful healthy damage by SonicFox. A down 3 hit confirmed.
So smart, reading that YungMonster was going to disrespect those plus frames, and he's interactable, got out of the corner, and now SonicFox, if he gets this wrong here, might have to break, just like that.
Oh, and just going back one through those plus frames. SonicFox doesn't just now has the bar. YungMonster using his. Oh, and as instant as it gets, SonicFox making the adjustment, coming back and taking game number 1.
We already have a scrap here in Grand Finals. SonicFox is up 1-0, but it looks like this could go the distance just by the way these two have come out of the gate.
I would expect to see YungMonster at least take 1 game. I mean, we've seen it a million times in the past when these two go at it. The sets usually go down to the wire. YungMonster has been known to have Fox's number. You know, we've seen it a few times, especially in that Jackie mirror you mentioned earlier, that YungMonster actually emerged victorious in. Kind of keeping, it's almost like he kept Fox away from that character. Normally see Fox a little bit, you know, no, I wouldn't say cocky, but definitely proud and confident in himself to go for a mirror. But after that set, sticking with Cassie, but a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, these two had a little bit of a beef between them, and they haven't really played since. And SonicFox not opting to go with the mirror, looking good so far, but close.
We go just trying to keep the corner pressure breaking, keeping Cassie's close to the corner. Fox switching positions, putting himself in a much more comfortable spot.
Oh, the staggers from Sonic. That's a stagger I don't think I've ever seen a Cassie attempt there. And very good check with back one off of it, catching YungMonster trying to jump out of the corner. And he's got to eat a mix. And the overhead's going to kill cleanly, 18% off the string alone. That's a meatless B&B by some characters.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, 3 hits alone, 18%. Cassie, definitely not skipping leg day. Not to mention it's safe. So really, that was a smart move by SonicFox to put out there. At the very least, it gets blocked and his pressure ends. But here we go. Keeping himself, making quick work of YungMonster by keeping himself out of that corner. That's really what he's been fighting for the majority of the set.
Whoa! Wake up raw flipping, beats out a down 4, meaty down 4 from YungMonster. Now we've seen everything.
YungMonster off the bar again. If Fox opens him up, he could be in trouble.
Oh!
There you go.
You got no sympathy points.
And the Hail Mary from half court. Paying off YungMonster, but SonicFox has 2 bars here. The other Vine out of play now. Nope, there's still one more Vine in this corner, and someone's gonna do it for the Vine, and YungMonster immediately.
Oh, that is a huge punish. He goes good, knocked it all the way to the corner, 34% meterless.
And look at the range on that ground pound.
And another reverse grab to keep himself out of the corner.
Doesn't get the trip guard this time, SonicFox, but slaps him back into the corner. Maybe Oki's good wake up from YungMonster. That's 16% right there.
Just time and time again, those grabs are really starting to add up. The damage alone, aside from switching position.
Now he has no bar. And puts, oh my gosh. Checked him after a stanky leg with throw, and YungMonster's going to take game number 2. That was savage right there.
Here we go. We're now sitting at a 1-1 tie between the two. This is exactly what we expected to see from these two. You take a look at the history in the past, see all the times they've gone down to the wire. I mean, down to the bare pixels of life. And now Fox going immediately back to Hollywood Cassie.
And, you know, full stick of butter. When you die on a full stick of butter, I mean, you're obviously not eating well. So, SonicFox, let's see if you can make some adjustments here. Because no one wants to go out on X-Ray. No one.
No. And you know what? It's almost upsetting to see with that, because you see SonicFox had the idea in his head, but YungMonster spaced himself out perfectly and was going to end up doing the chip with the bullets anyway.
Cool! And the cancel into the overhead. YungMonster, huge start. Could have got some more damage there. Trying to force a breaker. Wow, look at the reactions from these two. Incredible.
It's a young man's game, Aquaman. It's a young man's game.
That's why we're talking. That's why they're playing, baby.
Oh no, just misses the second hit on the EX nut punch. Now, we've seen Fox do it here before, but that's not today. So now YungMonster taking round number 1 pretty convincingly, keeping SonicFox off as much meter as possible. And that the down 3 low profile, that switching positions as much as possible. And here we are back in midstream. Cassie's back one, eating that down 3. You just see, you've seen the entire set now. Fox has been trying to keep the plus frames for as much as possible and really just pushing Monster corner to corner.
And yeah, it was relentless in pressure there. But YungMonster still, both these guys really. SonicFox, a couple of specials here are one hit, and these guys are both fully loaded. But YungMonster getting the big damage early. SonicFox decides to eat the whole thing, and a big whiff on back 2.
There you go, gets the X nut punch. What's for dinner? For the 4-3-3.
Wake up rocket working again for YungMonster. SonicFox is gonna break. Does not. He eats a lot of damage here. Close to getting X-ray of his own. Oh, and that's 16%.
He's not gonna have enough health. Again, losing the match with 3 full bars of meter. YungMonster up 2-1 on SonicFox.
Lights out play, decision making on point. YungMonster is 1 game away from dethroning SonicFox here in Kombat Cup.
Throne defended.
Now, we were talking earlier about how YungMonster is already surpassing Tweety in points. Think now if YungMonster wins this set and wins the week. That's going to further that gap. Not only further that gap, but put him closer to SonicFox as well.
It's going to put him incredibly close to SonicFox.
He smells blood in the water. SonicFox is in serious trouble right now. But yet, still sticking with Cassie. Confident that he might be able to make the adjustment.
And I like that walk back, threatening with that back 2 at the perfect range, and SonicFox just kind of fuzzying their full screen. Or sorry, right in that back 2 range. But off to a good start here. SonicFox has a lot of meter, but we've seen Sonic die with a lot of meter before.
2 times in a row now, he has lost the match with a full stick of butter. And there you go, SonicFox meeting him in the air, not only keeping it in the corner, but securing that round. If you're SonicFox right now, you want to get this into a Game 5 situation as quickly as possible. If you can avoid a 3rd round situation, he will at least get YungMonster off of this ridiculous amount of momentum that he's had.
Yeah, if you're YungMonster, this is where you want to strike. This is where you want to take the head off the... Now you're in SonicFox's territory. That man, it's like Bane in the darkness. The man was born in it. He was born in those situations.
Born and molded by it. Now he has a full stick of butter again, and this time it's actually good.
And here we go,
now,
SonicFox, tying us up at 2-2. Going into a Game 5 in Grand Finals. We have it no other way here on the Kombat Cup.
It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. Two massive rivals in the Grand Finals, Game 5 situation of week number 7. This is anybody's set right now, but YungMonster has not really so much a lot to prove, but there's a lot riding on this set for him. SonicFox wants to put himself closer to Sumich in points, but YungMonster, if he could pull out this victory and win this week, he's going to pull himself closer to almost guaranteeing him a spot in the finals. We saw throughout the other weeks that outside of the top 3, between 4 and 12, all those points are relatively close together.
YungMonster here on the verge of single-handedly, the vine goes the other way for almost. He is single-handedly on the verge of eliminating Echo Fox's entire roster for tonight.
Now, is it Fox season? Is it Fox hunting season? We're about to find out in the next few minutes here. Switching positions, YungMonster getting some damage, but dropping the combo early. Beautiful defense by SonicFox. Another block, but no punish this time. Real clean jump in. YungMonster, no meter to break for probably the rest of the round.
Oh, and he's over at 18%.
And just back 1-2. Gonna chip him out regardless. SonicFox on set point.
Round 2. Fight.
Just taking his time. Any mistake could be absolutely fatal. YungMonster has almost no meter to work with here. Standing one anti-air, beautiful damage, putting Fox closer to the corner.
Oh,
Cancel, but doesn't get the conversion.
If he would have committed to the up rocket, that would have been the round. SonicFox would not have broken that.
And he would have avoided all of this damage right now.
And now SonicFox has the resources to just mix this man.
The flip kick, ready for the interactable, but a drop. Wait a minute, this drop could put YungMonster into a round number 3. Gonna keep the plus wins and goes for the armor. We are going into the last round in Grand Finals, game number 5.
Final round, guys. This is what it's all about. SonicFox has 3 bars of meter, but we saw both of his losses the same exact way. Great air to start us off. No conversion, though.
If you're YungMonster, you are staying full screen and getting as much meter as you possibly can. Scouts out the EX no punch, but no punish. The blocks are there.
No stamina for both these guys. This is pure footsies in the stanky leg out of nowhere like an RKO.
Oh, it needs the back reset. Big damage here by YungMonster on the verge of taking week number 7. Down 3 in the grab.
In the corners. YungMonster went for the right read with the up rocket, but whiffs Cassie Cage's hitbox. Good blocks. And a great reversal. That's good. Do it. He hit the bar.
YungMonster with the T-back. Well deserved.
Now.
Oh my gosh. YungMonster takes out Echo Fox, SonicFox in Grand Finals to become your week 7 champion.
That drop of the conversion, no doubt. Fox is going to have nightmares about that tonight. That might have cost him the entire set. Those drops were absolutely devastating, but YungMonster capitalizing on every single moment. Congratulations to YungMonster being crowned